I would now like to invite Mr. Bhushan Gagrani, Municipal Commissioner of Brihan, Mumbai, Municipal Corporation, BMC. Mr. Bhushan Gagrani is a senior IS officer. Yes, please come on the podium. I'm just going to give a brief introduction.
That's fine.
Mr. Gagrani is a senior IS officer. Oh,
Thank you.
okay. All right.
Thank you. Sorry for
Mr.
that.
Gagrani,
Sorry for that. Sorry.
would you please give your insights? My name is Jalpa.
Yeah, Janapa, sorry for that. So, a senior colleague and what we call him as a bamboo man of India, Mr. Pasha Patel, Sandeep Bajoria ji, Miki Mehta, Rishi Agarwal, all the walking enthusiastic and team walking and friends. Let me admit first of all that I am not the commissioner of BMC. I am look-alike. So whatever smacking or bashing you want to do for lack of walkability, please do it there. I will just convey the message to Honorable Commissioner of Mumbai. So these are the problems and issues. Please spare me. So having said that, we always keep talking about Mumbai's infrastructure, how to make Mumbai as a global city. What are the things lacking here in terms of hardware, in terms of software, in terms of ecosystem? And with the help of civic society, of course, how can we address to bridge these gaps, fill in the blanks? And one of the issue which reoccurs all the time, regardless of whatever forum, regardless of what type of audience, is the inadequate walking space, inadequate walking, I would say entire ecosystem as such. I won't say only physical infrastructure, but overall ecosystem. And obviously, it is admitted fact that the infrastructure and the ecosystem which Mumbai deserves is inadequate as far as walkability is concerned. We as a Mumbai Municipal Corporation recognize this fact and trying our best to provide wherever existing facility upgradation and wherever the facilities are not there, particularly in suburbs. City of Mumbai comparatively has got more open spaces and more walkable pavements. However, in many parts of the suburb areas need that we should ramp up these facilities. Now, as we know that we are undergoing a huge infrastructure transformation in Mumbai, whether it's about 400 kilometers of metro, whether it's a coastal road which is just completed and thankfully applauded by Mumbaikars, and now from Bandra onwards it is going to Warsaw, then Dahisar and then Bhainder, then Atal Setu, which is connecting Navi Mumbai seamlessly, then lot of other projects and the huge amount of concretization of the roads. Now, whether concretization is advisable or not is again a matter of great debate and deliberation. But to address the issue of waterlogging, as we know, historically, 40% of the Mumbai is being reclaimed. 40%, staggering. We just know little bit of Back Bay area, which is being reclaimed, and now the coastal reclamation, but the entire center Mumbai is reclaimed area over the years, over the century. So the challenges before us are multiple, and because of the heavy rainfall and intensity of rains during a small period of say about 70 days of rains, even less than that, has posed a challenge before us of improving the road quality. Now we always keep comparing, and rightly so, the conditions of road elsewhere. And while admitting the fact that roads in Mumbai are not of international quality, at the same time, the challenges we face in Mumbai are much diverse and much different than that of other cities. And particularly the very intense rainfall during the small period. And as I said, 40% of the Mumbai is reclaimed. So regardless, whatever you do, the natural things will keep coming back to you. And in addition to that, the huge redevelopment transformation going on in public sector as well as in private sector. So now coming back to the concretization of roads, why I am telling all these things is not necessarily to justify what we are doing, but to tell you that with such a huge different kind of a challenge, the emerged consensus is only concretization. If you want to get rid of potholes, if you want to get rid of constant submergence of roads, and if you want to get rid of the regular trenching, that is why the corporation has taken the huge work of concretization. And while doing so, there is a public inconvenience for the time being, but we assure that these roads qualities will improve, and with the road qualities wherever possible and at the most of places it is possible, that it will be with the necessary pavements. So wherever the concretization work is going on, if there is no pavement, we are providing the facility of pavements, and these pavements of course will help in improving the infrastructure for walkability. So this is in nutshell. We have kept the separate budget provision to improve the walkability. The walking experience or the walking ecosystem should be useful, it should be safe, it should be comfortable, and at the same time, it should be interesting also. So all these four criterias, that useful, safe, comfortable, and interesting. Thankfully, we have got a good tree coverage in terms of indigenous trees as well as the plantations, and now we are taking up the huge plantations wherever possible in the form of particularly along the nalas of bamboo plantation, which is a fast growing species under the guidance of Mr. Pashaji. So why am I telling you this? All this is because walking and the benefits of walking, I'm not an expert, but it is generally accepted fact. The physical benefit, mental benefit, emotional benefit, and as a civic body, we are trying our best to reach up to the expectations, to meet up to the expectations of people, and keep constantly upgrading the entire ecosystem. Having said that, what we are talking is about infrastructure. We still have not talked about, I don't know whether it's the right forum or not. However, I will take this an opportunity to just mention this thing, that any living entity like a city, whatever we get is always reciprocative from the civil society. So necessarily it is the same kind of reciprocatory reception and involvement of people is required. Like for example, only constructing good pavements is not going to address the issue as long as we do not control the hawkers. And hawking control is possible not because of not by doing every day going and throwing them away. If we stop buying something from them, automatically they will go away. And people keep complaining every day. Every day, my 10,000 people are busy in removing hawking. Every day they come back. So it's a kind of a yeah, it's not a very pleasant problem to solve. It's a zero sum game. All railway stations, all subways, and constantly we are doing it. Easier said than done. However, this hawking thing is a great obstruction, big obstruction in walking, and whatever facility we create, that facility is also being occupied. Whatever limited space Mumbai has got for walking, that is also occupied. So what I we expect as a civil administrator is that there has to be a collective common consciousness amongst the people to certain extent, so they will be a participatory or stakeholders into all the efforts what BMC is doing. And I think I compliment Sandeep ji for bringing all of you together, that this message should spread widely and good enough for every Mumbaiker to understand that what we are trying to provide, if it is being accepted, reciprocated equally, then this facility and this ecosystem we will be able to provide to each and every Mumbaiker, which he and she deserves. So I compliment again for these efforts, this initiative, and we as a BMC are open to suggestion, whether it's a local area suggestion or whether it's a policy suggestions. So uh, thank you very much again, and yeah, I'm BMC commissioner only. So now no problem. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.